was 150%.
I literally almost bought Pepsi too, and I fucking didn't, and then I bought Disney.
I should have bought it when fucking JMA was shitting his pants.
Yeah. I couldn't pull the trigger on like which one I wanted. I kept changing my outlook. Literally, like everything we were watching today was good though. PayPal, USO, Pepsi, Pfizer, Disney.
QQQ December 31st, 193 puts bought for 3.1 million in premium.
That's the NASDAQ ETF. They're trading the NASDAQ. Those are the big boys. Those are the boys you don't fuck with. If they're trading the NASDAQ or the ES, they're big players.
Bitcoin is finally officially regulated in Canada as a virtual currency. Took 7 years of negotiation to enforce regulation.
Coming back to trend here.
I just bought 2 more Pepsi calls.
Will Bitcoin hold trend? You got a 2-hour pivot down here at 11,970. Daily's getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I went long that daily. 4-hour doesn't look bad, but the daily looks horrible.
I doubled down on my ADA and EOS position.
Pepsi's pushing, bro.
Pepsi is moving.
I think we need a group cheddar flow.
I don't really care about that shit, honestly. I hate trade aggregators.
You don't like the calls on blocks and...
No, I don't. None of that means anything to me. I follow them on Twitter, but I would never use it for my trading.
Dude, do I fuck?
Could have got another 200% out of Neo.
Yeah, from the thing. I know I saw it on fucking on Twitter, and then I ignored it.
Pepsi at high of the day keeps going.
Looking back at Neo, there's really no reason I cut it on like the shorter term. 'Cause it held the trail the entire way up. It was basically green the entire way up. I was trying to predict instead of react. Because I could have cut it way up here when it started to pull back on our indicator. And it would have been way higher than where I cut it. I need to stop trying to predict the indicator and just letting it play. If I let go of Disney here, it'll be considered a day trade, but I'll have like 4 left. Or 3 left.
There goes 12K. Might bounce off the trend line here.
I'm getting crushed on my Bitcoin position, man. The fuck?
I thought you were long.
Yeah, I am long.
Like, I thought you were long from, like, way lower, though.
I bought some last night before I went to sleep.
I bought ETH last night before I went to sleep, but that got stopped out pretty quick.
There's my fucking target, too. 11.95.
200 EMA. Let's see, maybe a bounce. 11.83.
I'm still short my entire Binance from 12.7.
What do we do, guys? We buy some more Pepsi calls right now. Just fucking load up for tomorrow morning.
161%.
Just gonna break out tomorrow morning is the question. I don't fucking know.
It might consolidate until Monday.
I think in the next few days, LCI will break out of its consolidation.
Yeah, LCI looks good. The daily's resting above that pivot.
If we can close above 610 today, I'll feel pretty
You have a
good.
lot of resistance on these wicks, though. Yeah, if you get above like 627, it's gonna run hard. Probably get to like 670 easy. Fill that gap.
Yeah, close above 610 would be the first time in about a week.
Hey man, I appreciate the 13 months in a row. Appreciate that resub, man. Welcome back. Yeah, we haven't been I haven't been trading Bitcoin really too much lately. Been sticking to kind of options plays, more equities. Bitcoin's just been so choppy, it's not even worth my time.
Fuck it. Just bought 3 more Pepsi calls.
Just calls.
Yeah, I'm in heavy right now, dude.
Yeah, the daily looks really, really good.
I'm going for the breakout tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you've got good momentum coming in. Yeah, I can't find anything wrong with it. It looks solid on everything. You have a TK cross on the three hour as well. Yeah, it looks solid.
Looks good, right?
And what do I do about Ford? I want to buy it, but it looks like it's going to dip lower. I think Ford looks good. There's just better plays. Bitcoin's hitting this pivot here at 11,900. Yeah, the only thing you could really buy here on Bitcoin is the 4-hour. Everything else is hideous. 12-hour is a massive engulfing. Daily's an engulfing with a long wick. But with this price action, it's like, there's no fucking point in doing TA on Bitcoin right now.
I might buy one more LCI contract.
Yeah, if that breaks out. That might be a possible breakout tomorrow too.
Yeah, if it breaks out, you should see like, that gap fill, no problem. I don't see why you wouldn't see that gap fill.
Just remember to sell it after it fills the gap. Right when the gap is filled, get rid of it.
Yeah,
That's how you have to play those.
Yeah, 7%, 10%. Pretty good. Let me pull up Tastyworks here. LCI. Which ones are you looking at? September 20th or August 16th?
I have September 20th, and then I'm thinking about getting August 16th because it's about 50% off right.
Oh, these don't offer very many contracts is the problem. Yeah, these are... Is it the same way on yours? Like the $2.50 spreads?
Yeah. Most OI is on September 20th, so you could probably get filled at like 50 cents or something.
Which one are you trading this? The 750s or the $5?
750.
Oops.
Yeah, what was that other one I kept on saying that looks identical to Pepsi and Disney? It was another triangle that I was like fucking drooling over.
Is it Walgreens? No.
Oh,
Sure.
Yum.
Yum, yeah, Yum.
And Microsoft, but I think Microsoft still has another day or two.
You could do a vertical. Buy the 5, sell the 750. Max loss $107 per contract, max profit 143.
CTL could be breaking out here. Or tomorrow, if we can get a close.
Pepsi is literally gonna fucking push right into resistance today before the close. Do it. Buy option.
The spread's actually pretty good. If you buy the 750 on August, this is August 16th. Why does it keep taking me back to August 16th? It's fucking irritating. What would you want to... You would buy the 750, sell... Yeah, you could buy the 750 on September 20th, sell the $10. Pretty risky though. Yeah, CTL is one we were looking at. I need to get a fucking garbage bag and clean up all my water bottles.
God. Dude, I'm feeling like all fucked up, dude. I'm all antsy because of this fucking Pepsi, but yet I'm starving.
I just want GE to get below 10. Check out ACB, it's a cannabis company. It looks like it's pretty much bottomed out.
I just closed my ACB short this
Oh,
morning.
you had that? Yeah, it has triple bottom here.
A lot of the cannabis stocks did really bad.
Yeah, they usually do bad when the Republicans in office.
Well, one thing was there was so much supply and not enough demand or something like that for the Canadian ones, I think. And there was so many people speculating it was going to be a crazy like explosion on the stock, and it didn't really happen.
Fitbit looks like it's trying to bottom, but it's still dying.
Yeah, I'm in Fitbit as well.
Did you buy a long or a put?
Long, really short, or a really small position, just because I don't know if it's ready yet, so I
Yeah.
don't want to get too crazy.
Oh, it's almost at an all-time low. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at CGC cannabis stack. Short the fuck out of this. It's about to fall through this descending triangle.
Oh wow, you're right. It just broke that pivot. That actually looks really good. You still have a support here on the 4 hour. Once you break that, you're pretty much done for. Yeah, once you lose like 38.50, you're done for. What are the options like on this? Let's see. Not bad. Oh, the puts are fucking... The puts are expensive. No, they're not. They're too expensive. You probably want to look at like 36. Oh, you'd have to go 35, 37.50.
Dude, I'm up 11% on those Pepsi calls I bought just now.
Nice.
Take that back. Yeah, hovering between 9 and 11%. It's making a push, dude.
$37.50, 37. What's that right now?
Just bought 3 more PepsiCos.
Jesus. If you were gonna short this play on CGC, what would you do? Go out to September?
CGC.
Oh, September puts are insanely fucking higher than the August puts.
It looks like this is gonna fail like pretty soon.
Yeah, so probably August.
Yeah, probably August. Go with the August $45 puts.
Oh, you'd buy them in the money?
Yeah. I mean, it is a breakdown pattern, so you could actually go out of the money as well, and just look for the breakdown. So like if I'm looking for a breakout or breakdown, you could buy out of them.
You could even do like you could do an in the money vertical where you buy the $40 put, sell the $37.50. Max loss 137, max profit 113. But the odds of it going above 40 are pretty slim. Check out Zanga. Or Zynga.
Yeah, I used to trade that on its uptrend. It's possibly failing now.
The hourly looks like it's about to break out. And the calls are cheap. $7. Almost no point in doing a vertical on that. These options are cheap as shit on Zanga.
Yeah, it's a cheaper underline.
It could be making a lower high though. No, it looks like it's kind of breaking out on the 1 hour. Bitcoin's bouncing right off that level, back above 12K. Ethereum got wrecked. Ethereum bouncing right off that level too. Just disgusting price action compared to what we've been looking at all day. Oil is just fucking rocketing, dude. Like, if you took this play on the futures contract that I was calling out on stream yesterday on oil, that's $2,500 per contract. Fucking insane, dude. Sucks it did not get filled. What's going on, Kitoy? We called out USO on stream the other day, yesterday, if you guys were watching in chat. And we pumped up, gapped up 2%. The options are up a lot. Went up 4%. The options that I was trying to buy would already be in the money. I was trying to buy the 1250s. Ooh, Disney's pulling back. I didn't see that. Still up 33% on Disney. Disney's starting to worry me a little bit, pulling back pretty hard.
Pepsi is at 180%.
Yep.
That's gross. Pepsi was actually the better play there. Market just closed.
There's Bell.
I don't like that sell-off on Disney into the close.
It held though. It held that wick.
It did hold, yeah. We'll see how it opens tomorrow.
I think we open up. Gapped up. Any kind of gap in the morning though, I'll be getting rid of it.
The daily closed above that, above the bodies, but it didn't close above the wick. Because if you take the wick to wick on the daily, we actually we wicked it. We closed below it. That still looks like a healthy candle though. It had increasing volume. That still looks healthy.
Yeah, we broke resistance today. It's definitely gonna run tomorrow.
I forgot to look at Ford before the close. Ford's selling off, so yeah, I'll look into Ford tomorrow. I'll probably buy it up if it dips to like 10. Fucking GE. Not giving me a lot of room. Closing the day up 4% on the Robinhood account though, so that's not bad. I was up 8% when Disney was running. $4 a day, keep the 9 to 5 away, right? Hey John, what's going on, man? Pepsi looks like it's going to explode tomorrow.
Let's hope so, man.
Because this daily candle's massive. Coming off of a sell-off, which broke the channel, and then retracing 2%. That's pretty huge. And it had good earnings. Was that massive sell-off after the earnings or anticipation of the earnings?
After that day that earnings were reported.
Fucking idiots, dude. Oh, I guess it's because it was right on estimate. So maybe they were expecting it to be bigger than the estimate.
Yeah, possible.
That is a hell of a shakeout. Bitcoin's been dying, Ketoy, but it looks like it's bouncing here. You have a basically perfect bounce off this pivot here. The only thing that looks good on Bitcoin is the 4-hour. The 4-hour could hold trend. Besides the 4-hour, it looks like shit. 12 hours engulfing, dailies engulfing. Daily double top, basically. Weekly's getting wrecked on this pivot. I was short, and then I got stopped out when it pushed up, and then it just hit my target. My target was 11,950. So when it pushed up, it stopped me out and hit my target. Standard Bitcoin things. Long no stop. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Yeah, Neo could be a good buy tomorrow, honestly, if it holds this pullback.
Yeah, I didn't sell it. I'm still in it.
The daily's pretty extended, so it might consolidate for a day or two. Failing that pivot on the 4-hour.
Tomorrow morning, eyes on Pepsi.
No,
God, I hope this
John,
thing gaps up like 1%.
JMA bought a bunch more Pepsi, actually. He asked you if you sold Pepsi.
Oh no, John! I just loaded up at the end of the day, man. On the first little pullback, I bought some, and then just at the end of the day, I just bought a ton of it, and I still have my original. And you still holding yours, John?
Ethereum might not be a bad buy here. Pretty ugly, though. Yeah, it's pretty confusing, Keetoy, but once you kind of learn just a few little functions, it becomes really easy. Because there's a lot of shit, but you only really need to learn how to use like two of them, like spreads and then like the regular calls and puts. Like today I did a spread on Disney, which is like a low risk way to long it. If I would have did the normal way to long it, just buying a call, I would have made like double what I made. I was up like 80% instantly. So if I would have bought the actual call instead of the spread, I would have made close to 100%. I bought my spread at 88 cents. It went all the way up to $1.64. So it rocketed. Hey John, I'm just getting started, man. I'm doing the little kid stuff. The spreads feel much more comfortable. The spreads allow you to buy more options too, so you can like cut half and then save half. Interesting to see how the market's gonna open tomorrow, because that high is not the best high. You have a hanging man on both of them, ES and the Nasdaq. Yeah, John, it was literally I had my order sitting on Disney. It wasn't getting filled, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna raise my order." I raised it. It got filled like to the penny, and then popped up 80%. So if I wouldn't have raised it, I wouldn't have got it filled. I saw that thing fueling up. Had to get on board. Here, I'll show you my equity graph right now. This is what Disney did to my equity graph. This is my equity graph for the day on Robinhood. This is my standard positions. And then I got in Disney and it just fucking rocketed. And then pulled back. This was 8% up here. So I was up 8% of my account on the day. We're currently up like 4%. Not bad, making 4% a day. Hey, you want to see something funny? This is my long-term equity graph for when I first got into options trading on Robinhood, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was trading like the weeklies and shit on the S&P. And then JMA finally told me like how to actually trade options. Look at my equity graph here. This is the span of like... This is like 2 months. So like I finally got the ability to trade options on Robinhood. And I was messing with it. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just kept losing. And then I got in on Neo and a few other plays.
And then you went straight up.
Then it went straight up, dude. This is the difference between knowing what you're doing and not knowing what you're doing. Since the bottom of that chart, that was the beginning of July, we're up like 30-something%. Let me see. No, we're up 53%. 53% since July 1st.
LOL Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin's a joke, dude.
Oh, it's crashing hard.
I'm just waiting for ADA to fucking rocket now.
Yeah, John, I used to trade equities mainly, but I was a day trader. I never really swing traded equities. And then crypto started booming, and I realized that I could day trade the shit out of crypto. So I started day trading crypto. Or no, I actually went into futures, and then I went into crypto. I was day trading the ES and the Nasdaq and oil and all that. I just never wanted to go back to equities because I didn't want to mess around with the day trader rule. But now that I could trade like massive leverage on the options, it's pretty fantastic.
Did you play in that oil trade tomorrow?
USO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching. It's on my watch list for tomorrow.
Might be getting in there with you.
It sucks that I missed the fill, but I think it definitely has more room to grow. Look at CL, dude. The actual oil index. It rocketed. Like, look at this thing. Fucking moon. They must have had a really good EIA announcement. They're probably cutting supply. No, John, I missed my fill, dude. I had a 1250 on USO for I think it was August 6th. No, it's July 19th and then August 16th or August 26th. 1250 on both of them. I didn't get filled on either one, sadly. Yeah, they're factoring in probably the Iranian. What's going on over there? These stops work the same way. So Keytoy, you can set up trades where you can use like spreads, and you have a maximum loss on your spreads at all times. So like when I set up my Disney spread, I have a maximum loss of $24 per contract. Without spreads, I think you just have to close it manually. Is that right, JMA? Like if you're not using a spread, you just have to close stuff manually for...
Sorry, say that again?
He's talking about like stop losses. So like if you go into a trade without a spread and you're just doing like a naked, how do you determine like...
you gotta keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you just gotta manage it.
Dude, I keep getting a timed out error placing order on Kraken to close this fucking Bitcoin position. They're pulling a BitMEX here.
Yeah, so like Keytoy, if you use like spreads, you, based on how you build the trade, you have a maximum loss that it's impossible to like get over that amount. So when I set up the Disney trade, I cannot lose more than $24 per contract. There is no... You're not going to see a lot of price action overnight because there is no market. The market's closed. The only things that affect after-hour trading is it like news announcements, earnings, like all the kind of fundamental shit. There is no trading. There's after-hours trading until 6:30. Right, it's either 6 or 6:30. But then after that, there's no trading. And then in the morning, it starts at 8 a.m. But very, very little volume trades pre and post market. Hey, Depict. Sorry, I didn't see you on YouTube. Are you getting any of the bear action? No, I haven't been trading crypto very much lately. I've been focusing on options plays. We've been doing very, very well on options. I took a 200% profit on a Neo trade It actually ran up all the way, it ran all the way up to like 400%. So I actually had taken profit a little early on that, if you can believe that. 200%, it was actually early. But yeah, I took a trade on Disney today, and I was up like 80% almost instantly. Now we're up about 30%. We gotta see how it opens tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna open pretty high tomorrow. I called out USO yesterday on stream. I did not get filled. If I got filled, I'd be up, I think, like 50 to 100% already. But we did not get filled on those trades. I'm currently watching CTL for a breakout. I'm also looking for a pullback on Ford. Yeah, Keto, if you watched like JMA's stream from earlier this morning, it was me, him, and Sticky. Him and Sticky were on there for a lot longer than I was. I woke up a little late. But we weren't stressed out, just looking around, looking at charts. Found some that we liked. JMA called out Disney. I hopped on board Disney, made some money. It's just so much less stress, dude. You're not worried about massive volatile moves just chopping you up. You just trade for a few hours. Don't worry about overnight. Don't worry about weekends. Starting to sound like Wiz Wizard? I don't know who that is. Oh, sound like a wise wizard. I gotcha. Alright. Gotcha. I saw last night's session. Tremendous stuff with Neo. Are you talking about JMA stream? Yeah. Yeah, Neo was a hell of a trade. Neo is by far my biggest trade of the year. If you guys missed my play on Neo, this is what I did. I bought some spot at 262 once it broke the wedge. By spot, I mean I just bought some stocks, some shares. And then I bought an options contract for a $3 strike at 719. I also bought a $4 one that I let go of, sadly. And I also had a $5 that I let go of. Those I could have sold for probably more. Those were farther out. Those were August 26th, I believe. And then I sold for a 200% profit at, this actually topped out at 400. I sold for a 200% profit at 362. It was a hell of a trade. Very, very easy technical pattern. You can see it had a falling wedge here. You broke out of the falling wedge, turned green on the indicator, and then just rocketed. Very standard falling wedge pattern. This is the beauty about equities. You see patterns like this, they play out. You make money. It's that fucking easy. Patterns actually work in equities. It's crazy, I know. KO still needs a... I haven't looked at KO. What's KO? Oh, it's Coca-Cola. Did they change their ticker? Have they always been KO? You got earnings coming up on July 23rd. You had a buy signal back here. Very strong uptrend. One second, guys. Yeah, Ketoid, just don't take any massive trades when you make your account. Just ask JMA or me or Sticky. We might be able to help you a little bit, but JMA mainly. He can help you out.
Be right back. I'm gonna order pizza. I'm starving, bro.
Gotcha. Yeah, and if you're on Tastyworks, dude, so like when you set up these trades, I know it looks really complicated right now, but like if you're setting up like a spread or something, it will always tell you like down at the bottom. Like right here, it says your max loss will be $4, max profit 500. Like, it will always tell you what your max loss is going to be. So as long as you're, like, paying attention to that max loss when you set the trade up, you should be okay. Tastyworks is made by Tasty Trade. It's the options broker that we're going to be using. Yeah, I've seen that, Sticky. That's an old video. That's funny as hell.
Classic.
It's so funny.
Markets. And I said, I only see 570. Why isn't it updating? On what? All right. We're in bear market. StockMarketFunding.com told you it was coming. If you don't believe me, we're down 727 points, and we got all the short sells. Apple's down to $230. Look at that. Look at it. Take them all out for the big bounce off the bottom. I told everybody that you couldn't stay overbought. This is what happens when you get overbought. And we told everyone in the Dow was coming. We told you that we didn't want to see you get hooked, and you may be hooked. Here you go. I'm told it's 835. The Dow ticker. Wow, almost 1,000 points. We call this a capitulation. Whoa, look at that NASDAQ 100. Whoa, look at that. Almost 1,000 points down. That's a big shakeout. They're gonna probably halt trading. We can't stop the selling. Even Kramer doesn't know what to think. How do you like it? It's called 900 points down. We told you people not to get involved in that. We told you 2 weeks ago what happens to
This guy
exuberance
smokes too many
is
cigarettes,
that
dude.
exuberance can make up the difference
Yep.
in one day. I can't even keep up with the TikTok. I haven't seen this. Buddy, you could have done it a long time ago. Buddy, look at Apple Computer. Cancel all orders. Cancel all orders. Cancel all orders. Look at that, down 1,000 points. This is what happens to the bulls when they got that exuberance. And I told everyone about the Dow history. And this is it on
This
the tape.
never gets
It was
old.
down over 1,000.
That's literally what's happening in Bitcoin right now. We should have recreated that video with Bitcoin. You know why I'm such a bear? Hey, my biggest play of the year was actually a long now. If we're talking about Neo. I longed Neo. I longed Disney. I long UWT. I can long. I don't like longing, but I can do it. Yeah, this was a great play, Angus. You called it out. I confirmed it on stream. You were talking about the distribution play. Very clear distribution. Failure. Pop on the bottom. Retest of the high. Failure of the high. Retest of the 50. Beautiful distribution. If you guys watch my distribution video, you have an impulse up. Failure. Bounce. Failure. Perfect distribution. I haven't really been trading Bitcoin lately. I don't really care about Bitcoin right now, honestly. Not giving up on it just yet, but just waiting for things to clean up. Take a short on Amazon today. Let's see how it's going to play out at the moment at a resistance level. Let's take a look. I thought Amazon was pumping, wasn't it? Oh, you're looking at this right up here? Yeah, you have like a weekly high. It does have good R2R. You need to be careful though, because the NASDAQ has been doing very well. If the NASDAQ pumps, it will pump Amazon. The NASDAQ and the ES have been doing very well. Depict said on YouTube, I charted SLA. My dad played out virtually to the pip. Often looking at Bitcoin in hindsight makes me wonder why the hell I didn't play what I charted. Today's rising wedge breaking down, for example. Yeah, but like the past 6 rising wedges on Bitcoin have all broken out to the upside. So it's really hard to say like that you see a rising wedge and you can short it. Because yeah, in the case of equities, you would always short that. But on Bitcoin, literally every single rising wedge keeps breaking out to the upside. Loving this buying opportunity. I've been riding this up and down for days. Nice. Yeah, I might pick some up depending on how the support looks on Bitcoin. We'll see. Litecoin looks like it could have bottomed out. Damn, Litecoin capitulated. Absolutely capitulated. 10%. Look at the short on Litecoin, Sticky. You could have literally just shorted it and followed the indicator the entire way down. It's fucking red, 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 red. All the way down. No supports, no pivots. Dude, alts are capitulating. 270 on Tron. ADA down to 570. Jesus.
$570 was the 2-year all-time low.
Insane.
Some dude that bought like 50 BTC worth is up like 50, 60K.
What, he bought it at the bottom?
Yeah, there's a 50 Bitcoin order at 570 on Binance.
Oh my god. Looks like it's a pretty strong linear regression. Let's take a look. Yeah, 97. 97 Linreg. Ethereum's holding compared to Bitcoin. You can see it's pulling back on ETH BTC as well. There's a bullish div on the Momo on LTC BTC. Yeah, there is a slight one on the 4 hour. Pretty big one on the 1 hour. Pretty big one on the 12 hour as well. 12 hour has a massive dragonfly. Yeah, I'm gonna update the Momo soon to fix the candle colors so we can have it on the same chart as the trend candles. So I told you I have a GBTC. Barry Silbert is the CEO of the fund today. Today he gave a presentation to his accredited investors to raise more money. Anyone holding was invited to his webinar. Within 2 minutes of starting, it is when the tank began. You're saying he got wrecked? Yeah, so if we're looking at a daily, I really wouldn't want to buy until like down here. Like down around like 10.8 to 10.5. Based on the trail, based on the lower Bollinger Band, based on the doji. Massive sell volume here, you can see. You have a very clean pivot here on the 12 hour at 10.7. The 4 hour, this candle is very important because you're opened wide outside the trend and you're red. This could break this trend completely here. Maybe he wanted to give his boys a discount, that's true. Yeah, that daily squeeze is pretty big.
Bitcoin?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's about to start downtrending.
pretty fat squeeze. All the coins are so heavily manipulated, I know, dude. Why I've been trading equities lately. Much less stress. Makes you feel like a completely different person. Equities are just manipulated to the upside, yeah. Man, I'm hoping GE gets wrecked tomorrow. That'd be fantastic. We're also looking at Microsoft. Microsoft looks really good. If it pulls back to the bottom of this triangle, I'm probably definitely going to buy it. What are the options like on Microsoft? They're pretty fat. That's a long put. Let's do a long call. Long call is not that bad. You get 145, 150. You do a spread. $145, 150 is pretty out of the money though. Tries to tighten it up. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. 166 per contract would be your max loss. Yeah, I wouldn't mind shorting Bitcoin, but it'd be hard to short it here because you missed your entry, obviously. But you are turning red here on Bitcoin. You are breaking the 4-hour trend. So yeah, I could definitely see a continuation downward. I wouldn't want to buy this until like 10,008, 10.7, 10.6. So you could short it to there. Problem is, where do you put your stop loss? Because that's not a very good stop loss. If you took the short here, you could target like 10.5-ish, like down here, 10.7, 10.5. Put your stop loss like 5% maybe, or like 10%, 5%. I gotta give the people what they want, man. All the other charts are closed, so those charts don't really need my attention. Equities are all closed up. These levels I don't really need anymore. Beautiful first test here. I didn't even see this. You have that doji. I told you guys on stream I was gonna buy it if it broke 11.8, but I didn't really get the chance. It broke 11.8, popped up, pulled back, popped up again. Never really gave you a good chance. This happened at like 8 a.m. That's where I called Disney out. That's actually where I picked up my trade. 142.84. I put that in Discord. Oof. That 1 hour is ugly on Disney. No, I didn't get into Pepsi. I took too long to make a decision. I wanted to trade Pepsi, but I just could not decide which one I wanted to buy. Disneyland has been empty apparently. Lowest attendance in a long time. Galaxy Edge wasn't a good investment apparently. What is the Galaxy? Is that like the Star Wars park?
Disney was rallying on their on the streaming service that they're coming out with. They're coming out with like a Disney only streaming service. That was the reason for its initial huge gap up.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's smart. Yeah, it's probably more because we've had like a fucking massive heat wave lately and people don't have the kind of money right now to spend on these parks. The parks keep raising their prices is way too fucking high. The parks need to stop raising their prices and just think of other ways to manage cost. We used to go to amusement parks all the time when I was a kid, and then they just got way too expensive. It's just not even worth it. They just constantly raise their prices. They're all gonna go belly up soon. They keep doing that. Mark my words, dude. Like 10 years, dude, they keep all raising their prices. Nobody's gonna go to these parks. They're getting outrageous.
Be able to afford to go.
Dude, they're getting outrageous. It's like jokes. You fucking look at the tickets. The tickets alone, not even the food, not even the rides, like just the fucking tickets to get in the park. You're paying like $150 a person, easily. $150 a person. And then you want to go buy some food or some drinks. The drinks are like $10 a piece. The food's like $20 a person. It's ridiculous, dude. What the fuck do they think? Like, what do they think that people are going to spend like for a day in a park? Like, people are going to be like, oh, I want to go to Disney for a day. In their mind, they're like, okay, let's get $500 out of this person for one day. No fucking way, dude.
Yeah, and you're going with the family too.
Exactly. There's no way, dude. These parks are all going to start going belly up unless they find some way to better manage their cost. Because raising prices is just not the way to do it. VR will be the death of them. Yeah, I agree. If VR gets extremely powerful and popular, I agree. That's a very good point. I spend $4K a year for season passes for the fam. I can't go for less than $3K for a weekend with prepaid tickets. That is fucking absurd, dude. That is so absurd. Eight red hourly candles on a row. Do you think we can retrace up for a bit? It could. I still wouldn't buy it though. Because you're breaking a trend. Like, this is all resistance now. Everything right here is all resistance now. Yeah, exactly. Let's not shit talk Disney 100%. Their streaming business is going to be the next big thing. Everybody needs to buy into Disney right now. I'm about to call him up and ask him if I can buy a subscription early. $52 for a single ticket at Six Flags over Georgia. That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
I paid $75 to get in last summer at Six Flags.
Yeah. I think, like, for one day for an amusement park, as long as it's below $100, I think it's reasonable. It's still fucking expensive, but I think it's reasonable. Once you start getting over $100 a day per fucking person, and then that's just to get in. Like, that's what people don't understand. That's just to get into the park. And then you have food and drinks. If you don't feel like sitting in line for 8 hours a day, you gotta buy the fast passes. If you want to go to their special shows, you gotta buy extra tickets. It's absurd, dude. It's a fucking scam. Like I said, dude, we used to go every single year. We'd go to Busch Gardens, we'd go to Disney, we'd go to Universal. We used to go all the time. Then we all just stopped going. We all just started getting miserable. Like, as you get older, you get more and more miserable going to parks. Because it's hot. There's too many people. People are fucking idiots. You don't need fast passes anymore with no one going. See, I feel like that might be like that might be a meme though, because every single person that I see that post about Disney, like on Twitter, it looks packed as a motherfucker.
fast passes actually work though. When I went to Disney in Orlando, the fast pass was probably the best thing I ever.
I've never had a fast pass. I've always been the guy who sits in line for 2 hours.
You need like to go multiple days if you don't have a fast pass.
Yeah, fast passes are, like, nowadays, they're almost more expensive than the fucking tickets. Are you talking about buying options? You can buy options at Vegas? Or what are you talking about? Are you talking about spreads on what?
You get it? Spreads. What spreads in Vegas?
Oh my
Just that
god, I
turkey.
got it, I got it. Okay. I have fam in Vegas. We'll do a fucking Oasis trading convention next year in Vegas.
I was supposed to be out there tomorrow. Oh, everyone's going out there tomorrow. I backed
Down.
out the last
Next
minute.
year, let's book it up. My parents are like fucking gold members at the Bellagio, so I could probably get some pretty serious discounts.
We'll just do it at DEF CON.
Yeah.
Fucking crypto hacking village.
God damn, man, you got enough levels? You look like my chart a year ago.
I'd really like to see a pullback of Bitcoin to like 10.8 at least.
It should come back to like 12. Retest the trend on the 4 hour. Or it might capitulate here, who knows? They always tie that in with the stripper expo. There's a pizza expo? That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, the best is when you go out there in late January. It's when we usually go, and they have the Avian Awards, the porn star awards, and
Oh,
they're always
yeah.
at the Hard Rock where we stay. So you see all the porn stars. and
That's
strippers.
hilarious. Yeah, I don't think my girlfriend would approve of that.
Now you don't bring sand to the beach, man.
Jesus Christ.
My memories of Vegas are walking down the strip and there's hooker fucking trading cards stuck in every crack and every fence and everything.
She's actually going to Disney this year, but she's going with her one of her Disney friends. It's this girl that used to work at Disney. She had like their college program or some shit. The ghost stories? No, I never really looked too much into Disney. I've heard the parks are like haunted or something. But no, I don't really look too much into that. If I ever looked into like Disney stuff, it was more about how Walt Disney fucking owns the world, basically.
Oh, you're a conspiracy guy?
I was back in like high school, middle school when I was bored.
You're not a flat earther, are you?
Fuck no.
Okay.
You guys are fucking idiots, dude. You can disprove that with a fucking 2 pieces of cardboard and a light.
I'm more of a Tower 7 kind of guy.
Oh, there's... we won't get too far into it, but 9/11 is no longer a conspiracy. That's pretty much fucking proven at this point. The only people who don't believe 9/11 was... or how do I put this? People who believe the official story of 9/11 have not done any research whatsoever. No, Angus, I think faking the moon landing has a better... they have better conspiracy facts than the flat earth shit.
This is a touchy subject. We might go tits up on this.
What, 9/11 or conspiracies?
No, just conspiracies.
Oh
in
no, we
general.
did this for like 2 whole streams, dude. It gets the chat riled up.
Yeah, everyone's gonna
Pretty
get
funny.
fired up.
Global warming is also a conspiracy. People don't realize we need CO2 in our atmosphere.
The thing is, I probably shouldn't say this on stream, but the thing about global warming is, it might actually make the world a better place. But
Eugenics.
no, I'm not. I was kidding. Slightly.
Canada
Let's just say Thanos had a good idea. Bad execution. Good idea.
Yeah, the Holocaust non-believers. I've seen that stuff before too.
I'm just fucking with you guys. Unless you agree with me.
Bitcoin's taking another dump.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Did you see the history teacher that said the Holocaust wasn't real? See, shit like that, that's where conspiracies become dangerous.
That's where you get punched in the
Yeah,
face.
it's illegal in Germany. If you deny the Holocaust in Germany, it's illegal. They put you in jail, I'm pretty sure. It's illegal in a lot of countries over there, I believe.
Yeah, so many people die. They don't want to hear that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You say that to the wrong person in Germany, they might fucking kill your ass. Their whole family could have died. Or not in Germany, but in like Poland.
Yeah, Bitcoin's shit in the bed right now. There's that waterfall.
Gonna buy a new car if this fucking ADA long works.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We're gonna be fucking rich at the end of the week.
My wife's grandma was a survivor. Now, I usually got into the conspiracies that were more based around like banking and governments and stuff like that, not like mass deaths or anything like that. I don't really get into those conspiracies.
The straw man theory.
Straw man theory? What do you mean?
Have you ever heard of that? The straw man conspiracy.
Probably. Let me look it up.
Where you know how everyone's born with a you're supposed to sign a birth certificate. Apparently, when you sign that, or when your parents sign that birth certificate, they're signing away your life to the United States, which is a business or whatever country you're from, and they technically like own you as an employee.
Oh god, no, I never read about that one. Yeah, I've seen, dude, if there's anything on 9/11, I've probably seen it. I've spent fucking years of my life on that bullshit when I was a kid. New World Order, 9/11, Rothschild, big banks around the world, all that shit. I spent years of my fucking life that I should have spent trading. I should have started trading at like 13. You could say that about the contemporary US government utterance. Oh, that is literally unbelievable. Depict, I just caught your message. What were you talking about? Kito, shut up. Kito, you travel the most probably out of anybody in this chat right now. You probably fly on the most planes. And you're memeing about flat Earth. "9/11." Oh, you're saying the standard story, the official story, is literally unbelievable? Is that what you're saying? Dude, the funny thing about the 9/11 conspiracy is they have like fucking troves of data, right? They've got all this kind of conspiracy data that they could throw at you, or like conspiracy theorists could throw at people who believe it. The only thing you have to bring up about 9/11 that no person who believes the official story can answer is what the fuck happened to the Tower 7. That's it. That's the only thing you have to bring up, and they can't answer it. The windows in the planes are convex. It distorts people's views. Come on. We're talking about the most corrupt government in the world. And you don't think they would commit a crime like that? To get what they want? Epstein was labeled as a conspiracy story as well. That's actually very recent. We can get into that. Epstein, however you say his name. It's so fucking... Do you see what Google's doing? Did you guys hear about what Google's doing? Did you guys keep up with all this shit? About, like, Epstein and Bill Clinton and... Do you guys see what Google's doing, right? So, Epstein, one of his greatest friends is Bill Clinton, right? One of his greatest friends. They're always hanging out, constant pictures. There's tons of pictures of them together. They always go on these weird-ass vacations where they don't bring their secret... Bill Clinton doesn't bring his Secret Service, doesn't bring Hillary, doesn't bring anybody with him. Just goes on these trips with Epstein. And Epstein just got caught for... Here, I'll pull it up so you guys don't think I'm just making shit up.
Didn't he get caught for sex trafficking?
Yeah, sex trafficking and like minors, like children and shit. I'm pretty sure.
Trump just needs to gangbang them all.
There's people coming out saying that he raped them when she was 15 and like it's all like kid shit. So it's like he's molesting kids and sex trafficking children. But yeah, one of his biggest friends is Bill Clinton, and they go on all these trips together, and they have all these pictures together on vacation. And Google is fucking taking down all these pictures. If you try to search like Bill Clinton and Epstein, the fucking algorithms are completely switching this shit up, and they're pulling up pictures of Trump. And people, I was reading about a bunch of this shit. I think it was yesterday and the day before. That the algos are like completely switching it up and putting all these Trump stories at the top of the algo and at Google Images when you try to search like Epstein with Bill Clinton. And they've already been caught mass deleting pictures of Epstein and Bill Clinton together. It's fucking hilarious.
So they're saying Bill Clinton's possibly involved?
Oh, 100% involved. And they're trying to cover it up. The Clintons are some of the dirtiest people on the planet, dude. They're up there with like the Rothschilds. The Clintons are fucked. No, man, I don't feel like going and searching for the shit that I was reading, but they had like before and after pictures, and they had all kinds of like evidence, quote unquote, that showed that Google was like deleting these pictures of Bill and what the fuck is that other guy? What's that guy's first name? Epstein.
Charles, maybe?
Epstein. I think it's Jeffrey, isn't it? It's Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey. But yeah, guys, just look into it off stream. I don't want to get into it on stream, obviously. But yeah, look up his ties with Bill Clinton and then look up Google trying to cover it up. If you're into conspiracy theories and shit like that.
Google's trying to prevent Trump from what? From being president again?
Who said that?
Rum in chat.
Insider blows whistle and exec reveals Google plan to prevent Trump situation 2020 on hidden camera.
Trump's gonna be all over their ass.
Yeah, I don't want to get too political on stream, but I don't really see anybody standing a chance against Trump 2020. I think he's gonna win easily. Unless somebody starts breaking out towards like the end, I don't see anybody that really stands a chance. Like the only two that I could see standing a chance are Joe Biden and Bernie, but I don't see it. I think with the whole Venezuela thing and what's been going on in all these other socialist countries around the world, I just don't think Bernie stands a chance. With what's going on with AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I couldn't see it. What is Project Veritas? Oh, so like this is the project? Yeah, I saw the article. There were a group of whistleblowers that lean right and try to expose the sketchiness of the left. No Warren. Elizabeth Warren's a fucking idiot, dude. I think like she is more of an idiot than almost all the other candidates. So I hope she doesn't stand a chance, but we'll see. Like the whole fucking Indian thing, dude. Oh my god. Or not Indian, Native American. How did she recover from that? How did the US population allow her to recover from that? Unfucking believable. If you guys don't know about the Elizabeth Warren thing, she basically lied her entire life that she was part Native American. She got like special treatment in college, basically special treatment throughout her entire campaign and career. And then Trump called her out and told her to take a blood test or a DNA test. And it turned out that she was like 0.001% Native American or some shit. And then she was on Twitter like, oh, I told you guys I was Native American. The average white male in America has more Native American DNA than she does.
Actually, there's a lot more to DNA testing than that, and you can't really tell your ethnicity or anything.
Yeah, but I'm talking about how she tried to use the test as proof that she was Native American when the test results that she was parading was like 0.001%. It was like such a minuscule amount. I'm probably more African than she's Native American.
Well, that's the thing, is that you can take, let's say someone who's 100% African, you can test their DNA and they're going to come up as 20% Italian. There's no way to like really determine just from a test. It's a bunch of bullshit. Like,
yeah, that's a whole other different thing. That like I agree with you. The whole DNA testing bullshit. I agree with you. The problem is she tried to use those results that were clearly not in her favor to prove that she was not lying her entire life. I think the whole political structure is dicked, guys, if you're just coming in and listening to this. I don't even want to get into it. I don't even think we should have a president. I think we should have multiple people. The president thing obviously doesn't work very well if we're constantly failing
Yeah, we should have
succeeding and failing, succeeding.
I mean, if we're going to have a president, we should have a president from each party. That's the only way it would make sense at all. You shouldn't have one person. You shouldn't have anything rely on any one thing in life in general, no matter what it is.
Yeah, like having one person in charge is really not.
Yeah, it's a single point of failure. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, you wouldn't ride a car with one wheel, you know?
Yep.
So why the fuck do you have one president? It doesn't make sense.
Comcast is the devil. Good thing I'm using Verizon, man. I've got Verizon. I had Comcast for a little bit. Oh, looks like Bitcoin's gonna try again. We'll see.
What's it dumping?
Yeah, looks like it's trying to. All the more reason to be bullish on Bitcoin. Until the government takes it over and controls it.
It's pretty much already done at this point.
Yeah, you see the look at the volume on the weekly. You guys think this is retail traders? This is Donald Trump buying it up.
2020 is going to be the year of the decentralized exchange anyway at this point. So
I hope so. I hope decentralized exchanges start doing better.
Everyone's sick of this KYC shit.
Since we're all getting heavily into equities, guys, we're probably going to start streaming a few days a week during the opening session. I'm going to let JMA stream most of it because he's been doing it lately. But probably like 1 or 2 days a week. It's probably going to be like me, JMA, Sticky, and whoever else is in the Discord trading equities at the time. And we're going to all live stream, and we'll show you guys what we're doing on the morning session. Basically what we were doing on JMA's stream earlier today. So if you guys missed his stream, go back and watch his VOD from this morning. Him and Sticky were on there pretty early, and then I came in around, I think it was like 11 o'clock-ish, 11:30 I came in. And we made some pretty good calls. If you guys are just here for crypto, you're missing a lot of the action. So I highly recommend checking out equities, checking out options, seeing if you can get involved. Maybe open an account with a small broker if you have a good broker near you. If you're in America, if you want to open a Robinhood account, let me know. I can help you out. If you want to open up a Tasty Trade account, talk to JMA. He can help you out. He's got a referral code you can use. If you're not in America, Tasty Trade actually, I think, does allow UK citizens. So if you're a part of the UK, I think you can do Tasty Trade. Canada, Sticky has been using, what have you been using? TD Ameritrade?
Just TD, direct investing, self-managed account.
So it's not even like Ameritrade, it's like a whole different thing.
It's a Canada fucking oligarchy scam.
Is it owned by the same people?
Yeah, it is.
So Canada's gonna have Tastyworks, what we all use by the end of the year.
That's what they told me, yeah.
Hopefully. But until then, there's not really much going on in Canada. But if you're in the UK, you can use Tastyworks. You signed up with JMA's link today? Nice, man. Yeah, we're never going to show you guys links, but if you guys ever want to use links, you can just private message us, and we can get you situated. But we're not going to post our links publicly. If you guys are wondering why I haven't been trading crypto so much, it's because I've been trading so heavily on equities, and I've been doing very well. So if it makes money, it makes money. I'm not focusing heavily on one thing or the other. Just whatever makes me money, I'm going to do that. And so far right now, what's making me money is equities. So I'm putting more of my attention in equities. That fucking girl is selling her bathwater again, dude. My fucking god.
Sick.
Ugh.
I hope the assholes that are buying that stuff fucking choke on it.
I bought some to vape it.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, guys, on our website, I'm actually going to be selling my bathwater as well. So if you guys are interested, we'll have that
Can
available.
you shit in it for us?
Yeah. Oh god, my throat's been fucking destroyed lately.
Good night, Bitcoin.
Oh, it's dying. Yeah, new low. There it goes again. Currently short.
Time to long Binance IEO pair.
Oh yeah, she's falling hard.
Oh my fucking god. She's selling a full container of her bathwater for $10,000 a month. Please fucking tell me there's not some guy out there that actually will pay for this.
Guarantee there is.
For the love of God.
Oh, yeah, there is, believe me. And also, if she can get the money for it, then that's fucking awesome, in my opinion.
No, 100%. I'm not taking it away from her. I think it's the fucking guys who are buying this shit. That's ridiculous. If I could sell my bathwater for 10,000, shit.
Dude, all the memes made about her probably made her even more money.
Oh, 100%, dude. She's calling it extreme gamer girl bathwater.
If Epstein wasn't in jail, he'd probably buy that.
You're 100% accurate. Right, you're right about that. Holy shit.
Hopefully she fucking pisses in it so they're drinking piss.
She should sell it as holy water.
Like I said, I hope the assholes that are buying that choke on it too.
Imagine being married and your wife like opens up your mail.
What's this, honey? Oh, I'm getting some turtles later. I needed some water. It's special.
I bet that started out as a meme too. I bet someone was like, "I bet you can't sell your bathwater," and she was probably,
Yeah, someone,
watch me
yeah.
do this shit. Now she's making
can't-
bank off of it.
Dude, there's gonna be a South Park episode for sure, and I can't wait to watch it.
100%. Probably gonna be Cartman selling his bathwater.
Yeah.
Do you have a moral line regarding what you'll trade? For the most part, no. I don't really care what the company is. If it's a company that I like seriously despise, then probably. But there's no companies out there besides like Facebook that I really hate with a passion.
Facebook's ripping today, dude. I wonder if John picked up those puts.
Have you seen the chick that dances? She makes like fun. That's like you just named like every single chick on Twitch, dude. Where can I get this bathwater?
Ketoy, I'll send you some bathwater, dude.
I got you, Keto. Just send me a 10K, man. I'll forward it to you.
Free shipping.
I mean, honestly, I have to tip my cap to her. It's so stupid, but if she's able to make ridiculous amounts of money, 100%, man. 100%. What was I doing before we started talking about bathwater? God damn it. I was doing something.
Who is she? Is she like a streamer, like a porn star?
She's like one of the girls who sells naked pictures on Patreon, I think. I don't know how she got super popular. There's some it might have been this.
I don't think I've ever even seen her. I just seen.
I
like,
haven't
someone
I haven't
posted
seen her before the bathwater shit.
Yeah.
Because she's like an 800-pound fucking fat lady that nobody can see.
Oh, she's fat.
I don't know. I'm just
No,
saying,
she's
like,
a little anime looking chick.
her pictures are probably fake, and she's like 10,000-pound gorilla. Isn't that usually how it goes? I don't know.
Looks like I found support there on 11.6. Very nice doji coming in on the hourly. Oh my god, Gyro. I just read that what you posted. Ethereum's holding up better. Yeah, you can see ETH BTC is doing very well. Because Ethereum's holding up pretty well here compared to Bitcoin. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? I think I'm gonna call it on the stream, guys. Getting a little slow here. Been looking at charts for a fucking long time today. Got up extra early. We were being degens in the morning trading Disney and Pepsi and all these other fucking stocks. Crazy price action, yeah, man, it was pretty insane. I actually didn't ride any of it. I was trading equities earlier today. There are some documentaries out there about girl streamers and how it's death cycle of getting addicted to easy money, but the downside of isolation and interacting with creeps on a daily basis starts to fuck up their heads. Oh, I believe it, dude. There's a lot of fucking creepy dudes out there that are probably on these girl streamers' streams that are... Most of them are underage, dude. Most of them are probably even under 18. And you got a whole ton of them and they're like low 20s. I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to end the stream on that. I'm not going to get into it. That's definitely a touchy subject. Can you guys recommend a good online course on options and futures? I'm trading with no leverage now and would like to try leverage on Deribit or equities options. I didn't take a course. I really just talked to JMA. JMA just helped me out. JMA could also help you out. Check his stream outs. JMA 1087. Oh, you know his stream, ATX. It's ATX. He's probably been in your stream before. Do you have anything to add to that, JMA? Like anything that could help him out on options?
There's a lot of like free resources like videos on YouTube. If you have any like questions in specific or whatever, just send me a message and I'll...
Yeah, honestly, dude, I learned... Here, I'll show you. I'm not kidding you. I can show you my equity graph before and after JMA taught me what the fuck I was doing with options. Because I used to trade options with like weeklies and just dick around with the S&P weeklies. And then he actually told me like how to actually trade options. And this is what my equity chart did on Robinhood. Like I started trading options here, just messing around with the program on Robinhood. I was getting wrecked. And then I started talking to JMA, and I know what I'm doing now to a certain point, and it's been up since. I literally have had one losing options play since talking to JMA, and that's GE. I'm currently in GE right now. Besides that, I've been positive the entire time. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like that forever, but that's about 2 months. That's about 2 months. So from the left side of that was the beginning of June. The bottom of it was the beginning of July. And yeah, I'm self-taught pretty much completely for TA and trading. So I just read a bunch of books and just kind of traded for years and found techniques that I liked. But for options, it was all JMA basically. I've watched some videos on YouTube. Skyview Trading, I think is what it's called. Those are more for like the advanced strategies though. All the basic shit, I just asked JMA and he straightened me out. But alright guys, I'm going to end it on that. If you guys have any questions on options, like I said, just give him a follow. He streams on Twitch. He's been streaming pretty regularly. Also give him a follow on Twitter as well. Your Twitter is now JMA_trades, right? But alright guys, I'm going to end it on that. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time as always, 3:30 p.m. I did push my stream an hour early. It's probably why my numbers have been down a little bit. A lot of you guys don't realize that. But my stream is pushed to 3:30 moving forward. I'm trying to make it earlier until we launch, obviously. But the Discord will definitely help you, man, 100%. The Discord's going to be ready very soon. We just need to finish the website and then finish a few small things, and then we're good to go. You guys will be getting another announcement about that very shortly. But alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. If you get any updates while we're off stream, just give us follows. Sticky BMax on Twitter, JMA_trades, and Deja Brew Trades. Alright guys, peace out.